Hey folks, welcome back to Sign and Slapped. I am your host, David, and today we have mail day for Tuesday, September 19th. And as always, if you like this stuff, please hit subscribe, hit the like button, let me know your comments. I'll do my best to reply. And so, with that, we'll get it going. You know, I like the non sports stuff. So first up today, we've got a 1977 Star Wars R2-D2 Kenny Baker. This is the original set. This one comes in a PSA 9. If you do any sort of research on these cards, the PSA 9s are pretty tough. The PSA 10s are near impossible. So when I can find stuff like this of the main characters in PSA 8 and higher, I drop bids to see if I can win them at prices that I think are good. I do think if you go look at some of the historical pricing on this stuff, and I don't know if there's like a Star Wars index or something like that on Card Ladder or whatever, but I think you will see this stuff trending up. And one of the reasons for that is, again, I think low pop count at the high end of it. I also think it's people that are opening the newer releases of the Star Wars product are now discovering that there are, vintage cards in the past that are in many cases, the same image, like particularly of some of the Sapphire stuff and whatever that's coming out now. So I do think that there is interest increasing in these things, but I also think just the knowledge levels going up as people realize that these things are not very high pop when you look at PSA 8s and higher. And so, when you can get them at the right price, I think there's some value there. They're a lot more fun to collect. R2-D2 can't sprain his ankle. So anyway, 77 Star Wars R2-D2 PSA 9. Next up, we've got an autograph. So in my other mail days, you've seen me hitting the Topps Chrome Platinum. I don't open any of this stuff. Although I've heard, pretty decent reports actually of the current year boxes, and it seems like maybe they're relatively affordable, especially considering what some people have been hitting. But here we've got another Hall of Famer autograph. This is from the 22 Topps Chrome Platinum release. It's in the 1952 style card. This is a gold refractor of Bert Blyleven. They're numbered out of 50. It's autographed. I mean, for no more than I've been paying for these, I just think they're such a no-brainer. I prefer the 53 design over the 52, particularly on the autographs, because I think the 53 there's much more space and it makes more sense for where they sign on those. But in certain situations, these 52s, especially guys like Blyleven that were intentional about where they put their autograph, these things look magnificent, man. And I'm buying this stuff cheaper, way cheaper than sometimes half price of what it would cost at a show to get his autograph. So to me, it's a no-brainer. I'm going to keep buying this stuff and kind of stashing it away. I think there's great value in it. If you like collecting Hall of Famer autographs or even the current players that are in it, I think I'm giving my endorsement of this product in terms of I think the aesthetic, the photography is pretty good. The cards are pretty well made and they just look good. So if you like the vintage feel updated with your modern technology, I actually think this is a pretty good product. So Bert Blyleven autographed gold refractor. This is a PC card, and I know a bunch of y'all won't like it, and that's okay. It's not your PC, it's mine. Carlos Correa in the 2020 Topps Chrome Sapphire edition. So they call it Sapphire. It's really atomic refractor or blue atomic refractor, but these cards look fantastic. Again, if you've got a favorite player that you like, you can snag these PSA 10s for less than the cost of grading in so many instances. And to me, that's a pretty good value play for cards that you want to put actually into your PC. I'm sure there's the ability to flip some of this stuff too, but I like the cards, so I pick up my main guys from the Astros World Series years in the PSA 10s when I can. So that's your 2020 Topps Chrome Sapphire Correa. Last but not least, for this mail day, I I like getting I like trying to get these cards signed. You've seen me post some similar, and actually had to modify my searches recently so I could run these things down a little bit better. But even if you don't like getting them autographed, I think it's if you get these cards at the right price, they make sense in any slab. This is your 1983 Star Basketball Isiah Thomas. This is his rookie card, and this is in a PSA 6 holder. Normally, from what I've seen recently, PSA 6 means BGS 8. So PSA's been a little bit tougher on them, but what's interesting is this PSA 6 cost me less than what a BGS 8 would have cost me. So, and at the price I got it at, it won't hurt for me to toss an autograph on here. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to crack this out, get Zeke to sign it, send it back in, probably for a dual grade at that point if the autograph looks good. But I like the old star cards. If you're going to get them autographed, as with even vintage baseball or vintage sports cards, I say buy the lower end of the grade so you're not spending quite as much on the card. Because once you get it signed, you're creating a different kind of collectible. I think the card grade becomes much less meaningful once the card has been autographed, unless you're talking about a high grade card. So in like your 83 star, you'll see the prices start to escalate around PSA 7, certainly PSA 8 and up, BGS 8 and up will start normally the card will start costing a fair bit more, and it makes it a more significant investment to get it autographed. But at this level, no concerns of mine. So yeah, this card's probably going to get cracked and sent in to a signing soon. So that's it. 4 cards again today. We had some basketball, some baseball, some autographs, and some non-sport. Not bad. That's a pretty fun little mail day for a Tuesday. Anyway, I hope you enjoy these, and we will see you again very soon. Sign in Slab, signing out.